If you embark on an uncharted path, infinite secrets will appear at the end. That's Coach Jimmy.
It's interesting to see because you don't know how it's going to be until you get there. You know you could do 4 miles, right? And then you know you can recover and do another 4, but how many sequences? We got to do 12 sequences of that.
12 sequences in 48 hours.
And can we sleep?
Yeah, I don't know if I will be able to.
Something?
I think it'll be like you didn't know you were asleep and you were asleep.
Yeah. Ah, okay. Like next thing you know, you're running?
You're
Yeah.
gonna have to 48 hours, 24 hours.
I feel like I need to test that.
This is your
before the run.
test.
I know.
This is your test.
Take a nap, go running.
Right, we're going to find out one way or another.
After almost a month of stay-at-home orders, the team agreed to challenge ourselves by doing the 4x4x48 challenge, but not let anyone know about it until after we had completed it. In case my joints and previous injuries weren't able to handle it, I had a backup plan to ride the bike and let the guys handle the running. But when we didn't receive any small business aid, the idea of having to close our locations soon became a reality. Our fearless leader, Coach Carmine, decided to make our challenge public in hopes to raise funds to cover our rent.
Follow David Goggins, but he's the ultimate savage, right? He does this once a year to recertify his savagery. Okay, so this guy does stuff to mentally test himself so that he can be like, yep, I'm a fucking badass.
Right, I still am.
I still am.
Right.
We have to do this.
Alright, it's a once a year cert we gotta do.
With the challenge now made public, I knew my backup plan of using the bike was out, and I had to complete this all on foot. It was Coach Carmine's pre-planning that got us through each lap.
Basically, when we got back, we had 3 hours, right? We had 3 hours to do everything we needed to do and then get back out there for our next run. In those 3 hours, we needed to rehydrate, fuel.
We had a big thing of rice.
Yeah,
Carmine
fruits.
made pastina. We had frozen fruit.
Recover, and then try to get some rest, right? So we kind of, if we have 3 hours in between, we know an hour is going to take us, it's going to take us an hour to kind of warm up and get ready for our run, right?
Oh man, we still had to warm up, that's right.
Yeah. We used the first 2 hours to kind of do everything we needed to do. Eat, refuel, shower, roll out, compression, use the gun, stretch, ice if we needed to.
Heat. You did a lot of heat.
I did a lot of heat, and then we had like an hour to kind of rest, right? To take as much time as, or try to get some sleep. And
had
then
so many alarms.
yeah, we had alarms, a lot of alarms, and then we warmed up. We had like we warmed
Jimmy
up for
led
like
us
20.
in an awesome
Yeah.
breathing, getting the mind right.
Yep.
Physically, I feel very good. I feel prepared.
Physically, I'm feeling okay. Mentally, it is a Friday coming out of a long work week, so a little fatigued, but highly pumped and motivated.
I physically feel good. Mentally, I guess that's where I'm not good. It's just stressful, and then Carmine gets stressed, and I get more stressed. So I would say mentally, I'm ready. I need this. As 4 p.m. came, we had already begun to implement Coach Carmine's plan. Inside, Coach Jimmy led us in meditation with mobility movements, followed by a motivational quote. I would also think about the people I was dedicating my lap to. Outside, Coach Carmine would warm us up and kept us focused. It was go time.
First run, mentally I feel really good, very confident, very well prepared in the system we have. Well, I feel very confident we're going to get it done, especially after doing this recovery system. So it felt really good.
1 of 12 complete. Doesn't feel like an accomplishment yet. I felt focused and relaxed the whole time, connected, and that's what's most important right now. Is just try to keep my composure throughout this whole time, and anything that flares up, mentally or physically, just keep a calm energy to it, and know that we have everything planned. It's just trust the process.
I feel calm. Before lap 4, I was scattered and everywhere, and I guess nervous, but now I'm calm. Physically, I feel good. Body feels great. We have our game plan, so I think it's good things.
So, you gonna hold that for the whole time? We got a little basket. Got our own
55 seconds per mile.
personal security detail. You're gonna be like E.T.
Trying to be very blank so I don't overthink things, because that's when I get into trouble. The last run felt good. It's a lot cooler out, so I was able to run a little faster, and I felt good. I wasn't like overheated as much. But we have the game plan, and it's working.
All right, round 2 in the books. Feels awesome so far. I'm trying not to get excited and happy and burn energy that we don't need to burn. So I just have to learn to relax my body. Don't get excited. Just know that everything's working well right now.
I knew going into this it was going to be a hard thing, and that's exactly why, to test myself and test what I can handle and take and persevere through it. So 2 of 12, and that's how I feel. The recovery is going to make me feel a lot better, more confident for this next run. Run 3 of 12. It went much better than the first 2 runs. The legs felt loose, felt my stride, found my stride, and feel the warming up the body and doing the breathing exercises are paying off. Investing in the little things now, I think will reap the rewards. Mentally feel good. I know we're getting into some dark or some later in the night, so we'll get some rest before the next one. But the process is working, and this is what it's all about.
Right, finish run 3. Sticking to the system. Lungs feel great right now. Confidence again going up. This was the best run so far. So 3rd run, the timing, the weather was beautiful. It was very peaceful out. So mentally, that kind of helped. There's really nobody out, no cars, no disruption. Just you and your team, your awesome team, just focused on the task at hand and staying relaxed, staying calm. And that's what we're doing this whole time. It feels so good.
I'm still feeling mentally the same. Clear. My tummy hurts. And my calves are sore, but so far so good. Joints are, that was my main concern, with the joints. The last lap 3 was really good. It felt amazing. The temperatures. So it was the midnight run, so the temperature was on point, and it was my fastest. I think one of the half miles, I think it said 10 something minute miles, which I haven't really been hitting much these days, so that was pretty cool. And it was like one of the last ones, so good things. But other than like some tummy issues and the calf, I'm feeling pretty good.
The weather was really cool, and then it rained, which I love running in the rain. And it was a cooling, and that was our fastest time of all the laps.
Okay, so we just finished lap 4. Lap 4, yeah. It's a 5:36 a.m. We just finished eating. I'm about to hit up recovery. This last one was our fastest one, and feeling it, but in a good way. Like, I don't feel like I can't keep going like I can. Mentally, I think I'm starting to get a little nervous because I've been doing so well that now I feel like maybe I sabotaged myself. I don't know. Hope not. We'll see. We'll see. I just got to keep positive, keep being clear. Tummy's like, but better now that I ate. Physically, I'm starting to feel tired. And my legs are feeling tired for sure. So I just have to keep on the recovery and hope everything, not hope, stick to the plan and everything will be good.
This whole endurance thing is about not wasting energy. Don't waste a step. Keep your body relaxed and calm. Follow the checklist and you get through it. Mentally, I feel very confident still. I feel good. I feel like my energy's there. I feel comfortable. I feel relaxed. I got this on just to keep me warm so I don't get cold, but the energy level's good, so it's maintaining my my physical body very well. So I feel good. I feel good.
That one was very fun. It was the most exhilarating out of all of them. We got a little bit of rain, some downpour rain that livened up, our spirits and our bodies. Felt very loose, very, very loose this last run. Probably the best run I felt. Legs are feeling right underneath me. So I'm going to keep this up.
All right, we just finished our first night with the team. We feel really good. We're confident in each other, and we're having a good time. We are definitely aware that we need to stay focused the entire time. So even when you're resting, you have to focus. So, but it's a really exciting journey right now. It's really good. We're looking forward to finishing it, of course. But we are very motivated, and we're gonna do it.
Bye, babe.
Just finished our 5th round, which was our 8 o'clock. It was nice. Carmine's mom and brother John came and was there for the send-off, so that was awesome. But that so far was my hardest.
That was probably the hardest one yet. It's coming out of a deep sleep, you can say, as much as you can in 30 or 40 minutes. It's a little groggy, but took a little bit for the mind to get awake, but the body kind of knew what time it was and it got into its routine. Running very efficient right now, so that's good. That's a positive.
The report, muscles feeling good. It's funny because when I start the run, we go for a walk first, a brisk walk to warm it up, and then it's always like a little thought that pops in my head that I hope my muscles are going to work the way I need them to. But with doing the process, I feel like it just keeps restoring. It's going to get tougher, that's for sure. And I saw some fatigue for the first time from Carolina, so I'm going to be watching her. A couple of little things I want to watch out for. Her form still looks great. I'm right behind Jimmy and Carolina, so the form looks good. So mentally, I'm feeling strong for the team. I think everything is on track, and physically, other than feeling a little kind of relaxed up here, I feel good.
This is the eyes of someone tired.
Luckily, at noon, we got good weather, very overcast. It was humid, but you take what you can get with this. Nice rain as well. The rain is so inviting.
We saw the toros, and that was a big pick me up. When I saw Lewis, I got excited.
What's up, Dream Team?
Yo, what's up, guys?
How you guys feeling?
Doing good, though.
Yeah, you guys seem super focused.
Couldn't ask to do it with a better team. We're in the thick of it right now, and it's not going to get any easier, but this is why we did this, so that we can grow and become better savages and renew our savage certification.
I'm hoping that once it becomes night, I rally because I hate this whole feeling of like, what am I doing? Where am I going? So mentally, it's like out of body, and I feel like it's only gonna get worse. But I'm not stressed. It's just like tiring. Physically, I feel tired.
When I saw your paces, I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, I still can't even believe that I'm doing these paces right now.
I know. Just focus. You guys got this. Almost halfway, baby. If you could do half, you could do the whole thing. All right, guys. Go get it. Love you.
So we are seventh. This is our 7th run. Here's the weather. A little cloudy, overcast, a little humid, hot.
Don't downplay it.
Hot.
It is hot and humid.
Hot and humid. We got a little bit of rain over the night. One of our night runs in this morning. So we'll see how this one goes. How are you guys feeling?
I feel good. I actually got some sleep. Man, we're right on point with our stuff. We start with our schedule is on point. I feel very confident for us. Caro.
Oh, I feel like I'm a zombie right now.
We are controlling Carolina.
Yeah,
with
she's
our
a zombie.
minds, and her legs just keep moving.
Pretty much all zombies at this point.
Yeah. What's going on, everybody? We just finished our 4 p.m. run. This run here was our most dreaded run. Excuse me, it's day 2 of our 48 miles in 48 hours. This was definitely our hardest one. Very hot. We wore proper sun gear, but sometimes the elements are just gonna kick you in the butt. Florida weather, you gotta love it. All right, let's check on the team here. Coach Jimmy, rocking it out. We got my lovely wife, whose legs do not stop. They don't quit. We are looking forward to getting home now. This is our cool down here, getting back to the house, and then we get back to work. So really good time so far. Just a very inspirational run. It feels awesome. The team is doing really well. I love these guys, and I love you guys for watching. Oh yes, thank you to everyone who's kind of supported us as we're doing our run. So maybe you drove by, maybe you had a bike, maybe you're a biker gang of HSD Fitness. I see you guys. But all you guys, thank you so much for your support, and we're gonna keep this challenge going for you. We ain't stopping until we hit 48. Mentally, it's weird. I feel pretty good. I feel alert. Physically, it's really weird. I feel good. Yeah, never covered these distances before, so I feel good. Everything feels good. I don't want to jinx it, but I think I said that last time. But yeah,
Felt sharp. Cadence was great. Form was great. Efficient. The only thing was just the heat, and we lost a lot of water.
Lap 7 sucked. Had to walk. It was too hot. But I did do like a 14-30 minute mile walking pace. Able to sleep. Eyes feel like they're scratching my eyeballs, so I'm gonna have to stick with glasses for the rest. I'm feeling clear, but just tired mentally and physically. Just sore, but once my body gets moving, I feel pretty good.
here they come, Team HSD. 8 p.m. run, getting it done. There they are. Don't stand in the light, you're gonna get run over.
One a week. Body making me nervous. I'm not sure if it's going to be able to hold up. But I will be clear-minded and continue that, and hopefully it'll be cooler out.
So peaceful. There's like nobody out. So it's just us three and just enjoying each other's company and going along the journey together. So mentally, feel super awesome, like pumped up again. I don't want to get too excited, so I just control my emotions. Usually, if you know me, I'm bouncing off walls. So I'm learning. I definitely learned something to conserve energy, relax yourself, don't get excited. So mentally, physically, we're good, baby.
I think maybe 3/4 of the way in, was it?
It was the second night too.
And these guys, you know, we had formation set. You know, Carolina would kind of lead us in the pace. Jimmy would be right there next to her, and I would be kind of right behind him. And I just started breathing heavier, and I was getting winded. The paces were the same, you know, but the muscles started really feeling it. My body was overheating. That was the worst. They luckily, said, okay,
we could tell.
Let's slow it down a little bit. Let him recover. I was not hydrated when I got back. I really had to make up for that lost hydration.
The last run, not so good. Did not hydrate properly. Didn't follow. I got kind of lazy, maybe a little overly confident that we're getting to the end. Got past the hard part, that very sunny run. So I eased up a little bit. I started celebrating a little too early. Don't do that. I'm back on track now.
And I feel like I've been tricked that I didn't fall asleep. I want to do it sleep. I'm so over it, but we're almost there. Just gotta hang in there. Only 3 more laps, I think. That's how I'm doing mentally. Physically, I'm just exhausted. My legs are tired. I'm wondering how I'm gonna get through the next 3 runs. I just want to sleep, and my legs don't want to move anymore.
We're basically in the last stretch, battling with some fatigue mentally, and then some physical tightness. Running legs feel good once I'm into the run. Once I get going, it is taking me a little bit more to finally get mentally clicked. But great pace so far. We've been maintaining our pace the whole time. Just a few more to go. This is exactly what we wanted and the position we wanted to be. No one said it was going to be easy. Run 10 of 12. That was the hardest for me. Joint wise, I think my joints have taken a toll. I do need to ice a lot more for these last 2 runs to push through. I see the finish line. You see it, you can see it, you can see it. So, this is my whole focus, is to finish these last 2.
My legs are so tired, I'm over it. I want to stop. I mentally just feel exhausted, but like I can't grasp reality, probably from the lack of sleep. Physically, my knees are killing me. I'm happy that I was able to make it this long, so that's the plus side. But
this run was challenging. The weather was beautiful. It was cool. Not cold. When I say cool, it's Florida cool, which is like 85 degrees, but a lot of sweating going on. Sweating in areas I don't sweat usually, and I attribute it to just the fact that the muscles are shot at this point. You know, you try and recover them. You know, I say day in, day out, but it feels like days, but it's just rounds of running. But anyway, yeah, it's so we were doing about a 12-minute mile, which is slow for us, but it felt very challenging. So just trying to keep the form right, constantly mentally in your head. You know, are you being efficient?
The 11th one, where we ended up walking the entire time, it was so hot, and I was just so tired, and I wanted it over with, and I knew we still had 1 more lap in, and I was just like drained of everything.
Our second to last round, we walked the whole time. Felt really good to walk and felt like I recovered better.
I feel awful. And the last lap, we walked it, and I almost had a breakdown. I almost cried, but I'm trying not to. Trying to finish this without crying, but I feel so crappy. But I'm happy that it didn't start. These feelings didn't start till lap 10, so that's the positive side.
This morning we felt a little bit more joint pain than usual. I knew coming into this that it was going to be a mental battle the whole time. So throughout the night, I try to keep my composure, my emotions in check, make sure I'm doing listening to my body, hydrating, and of course just pushing through when it's needed. So coming up to the last one, this is exactly where I'd envision us, and all the mental fortitude we needed and need still to go for this last one. It's been an amazing journey, and again, it's all about the journey with this amazing team, this trio.
It is good to have an end to journey towards, but it is the journey that matters in the end.
Yeah, definitely. Man, it was all about the journey.
All about the
So
journey.
cool. I can't believe we freaking did it.
Yeah.
That's
We
what I
didn't do
can't
it yet.
It's 4 miles. Watch, I stumble, land on my face, and we gotta get.
I think you guys are going to drag you across that finish line if we have to.
It's crazy. It was a roller coaster of an experience. Awesome time with you guys. I honestly loved every second of it, even the parts I hated. How do you feel about it?
It feels like a challenge. Definitely like a challenge. Exactly what I expected, and more, of course.
Baby, she's just happy to have it over with. I can't believe
My brain doesn't work.
48 miles this one is about to finish up. She's got 4 more miles to go. It's amazing just watching her at work, and so proud of you guys. Thank you everybody for following us and supporting us through this tough time, and hopefully we have inspired a couple of people to get out there and run. Finishing up our 48 mile in 48 hour challenge, and the reason we completed this challenge is because we got a family, we got a support team, and you guys can have that too. Here's our support team right here. Woo! Yeah! Let's go through! Keep going, we got point one! Come back! Woo! Oh man! Finished the 48 miles in 48 hours, or 40, I don't know, minus 3 hours, so 45 hours. Awesome experience from beginning to end. Journey, that was shared with my wife and my buddy. The big takeaway from this is we weren't training for this, so this wasn't something that we planned on doing. It was like kind of a spur of the moment thing, and we jumped into it, and we planned it out. We knew what we could control, which was just the pre-planning, even though we didn't have time for the training, and it paid off. I mean, we realized very soon that you need to be on your game. We're thinking, oh, we can hang out, camp out, and talk, and watch movies in between, then we go for a run, but there's a list of things you have to complete before you go out to that next round. You only got 4 hours to do it, and that's, including your run. So So it's that's what the challenge is. You know, it tests your mind. I've never tested my mind like that before. You know, we've done different obstacle races, and you know, you push through certain spots, but not 48 hours continuously. I mean, it takes a wear on your mind and your body, but then when you come out of it, you're a different person. You know, you can accomplish these things you didn't even know you could do. You know, so I recommend it to anyone. Obviously, I would recommend training first for it if you want a more pleasurable, enjoyable experience. But just know that if you have a good plan in place, it's very doable.
If you're seeing this video, that means I'm alive. We're alive, and we completed 48 miles in 48 hours. Overall, it was a great journey. It's definitely a test, a mental test, physical test, but most importantly, it was a great bond that the trio created again today, yesterday, and this weekend. Another one for the memory books together. Great accomplishment. Never, ever done 48 miles continuously or within 48-hour span, honestly. Not even in a week. So this was definitely increased my confidence in my running, in my long distance running, and my endurance running. What's challenging is just the exhaustion, and then the mental fortitude that you need, and the mental focus, and the mental endurance. It's an absolute battle of yourself. Definitely, I definitely heard that other voice, talk here and there. Hey, your knee might not keep up. Hey, your stomach's not feeling good. You have acid reflux. Hey, what if we just, what if we just sleep? Hey, let's just, whatever it is. I heard the excuses, the doubts, but it's just maintaining discipline, mental discipline, and knowing exactly what you need to accomplish, and having the support team is crucial. I don't think any of us would have done it without each other's support.
That last run, I don't remember much. I remember it, but I don't remember being there. It was very weird. It was very out of body. My body is, I guess that's what I needed to do to be able to push. But yeah, there is no way I would have done this if Jimmy and Carmine weren't there, because there were so many times I wanted to quit. And I just knew that they kept going, so I needed to keep going, and just like so tired, and I don't know, every emotion is coming about. It went by quick. The routine, that everything that we had set up, Carmine had the plan. I put it into action. Jimmy was awesome with the mental game and the mobility and helping me pace. So we make a really great team, and I can't imagine doing it with anybody else. It was awesome. We went through a lot, and we did it.
I've got our team here, our amazing team who took on a challenge, and that's what we're going to talk about today: challenging yourself, and inspiring others, and just doing something to get out there and do it. So it looks like we might have our first question.
Most of them want to know. Diana asked, "How are you guys still walking?" And Joseph says, "Did your legs hurt? Mine probably would have."
Oh, everybody's gonna be jumping today. She's kicking her leg.
I'm kind of trapped here.
But we can all do it, and it's pretty awesome. Actually, we've all conversed with each other. Jimmy, when he walked in the door today, what did you say?
I asked how their legs were feeling, because I, for one, feel great. I felt great last night for some reason.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, it's very weird. With you guys to stretch, roll out, and
It's
we
a
use
huge,
the gun.
we would not be able to walk.
Guys, the process we did repeatedly is really the process you need to be doing every day in your everyday living. You know, it not so frequently. You know, because we had to do it 12 times, right? You know, we had to do 12 times the compression, 12 times the massage, 12 times of this and that. You really only need to do it once a day, you know? So if you can apply maybe just one extra thing, you know, it makes you see people who are completely athletically fit, insanely fit, they just consistently are on point with what they need to do, you know, and that can happen for anybody. So just keep at it.
I mean, I feel pretty good right now, but just that time went by so quick because as soon as we got back, we went through our routine and then we tried to do it really quick on the recovery so we could get a nap. And the nap would be like 45 minutes to an hour. That's if you fell asleep right away.
Right.
So like Jimmy said, that's the hard part. That's the hardest for me.
We did
Get
get better though. Like we got quicker at the checklist. You know, like before we was kind of taking our time with it, make sure we got it through. But when it became a habit, and we're like, get it done so you can get to the rest. Probably the key is just do everything you need to do as quick as possible, so you have longer meditation rest time.
Yes. Bree wants to know, would you do it again?
Having the support of so many inspired us through every lap. And with my team at my side, I was able to battle the doubts in my mind of not being able to complete this challenge on foot. I learned that with the right plan, a strong support system, and a belief in yourself, we are capable of anything.